Hey everyone, welcome to another TWM12 video on War Thunder, and this one was definitely one that was upcoming eventually, but took a lot of harassment and a lot of annoyings by my friends to actually buy this vehicle, and in some ways it was worth it, in some ways it wasn't. Don't get me wrong, the CV90105 TML is a decent light tank. It just has a lot of drawbacks that doesn't suit my playstyle, personally speaking. So while my review is going to be on the good parts of it, it might be a bit more negative than other people's reviews and a bit more critical of the tank. However, that should be expected because my playstyle is quite more aggressive than this tank allows to be at times. I enjoy a tank that can take a good beating and still dish out the same amount of damage. So the first big pro of this tank is its gun. With its, the gun's just amazing. It really is. It's great sniping. The shell, the DM23 is it might have as much pen as the M735, but it's got a lot more penetration and a lot steeper angles. So personally speaking, I would recommend using this shell, but I'll leave that to personal choice in that one. The next thing I want to talk about is its maneuverability and speed. The maneuverability is outstanding and the speed is quite good, still at 70 kilometers an hour. It's not bad at all. Now, the biggest selling point is the thermals at 9.0 on this tank. The thermals are absolutely amazing. I love the thermals in this tank, they're just so good. Especially compared to other tanks, they just seem so much more crisper. I don't know why. They just seem it. They really do. And while it seems like I'm getting all the good points out quite quickly about this tank, it's actually because I want to try and make a bit of a shorter video, as honestly I struggle to get a lot of gameplay in this tank. As I rush in, I do 2 or 3 kills and I die. It's pretty much my playstyle in it at the minute. So, another good thing about this tank that I would love to talk about is the XP and the Lions it gains. It has to be one of the best premium tanks in regards to the amount of XP you get per game and how much Lions you get. At the minute I'm averaging between 30 to 50k Lions and about 6 to 7,000 XP a game roughly in this tank. So to me that's pretty excellent in regards to this XP output. Hopefully you all agree on that there, that's pretty excellent. So, I just realised I missed out on one key feature I need to talk about quickly in the gun, and that's its fire rate. Its fire rate is pretty decent. It's 8.3 seconds, but it's not the best. 8.3 seconds is still pretty decent. It's got good turret rotation speed at 21.7 degrees a second, but its vertical guidance -7 to +20 isn't the best. Great plus, shitty negative. Pretty sure that's the same as object 279, -7 to +20. Actually, let me double check that there. Close enough. It's close enough to it. So, without further ado, let's talk about some of the cons of this tank. The biggest con of it is the fact if you look at it the wrong way and sneeze on it, you will die. The armor is non-existent. You will get a few lucky bounces because of steep angles and people being stupid and not aiming shots, but you will die to machine gun fire. You will die to shots and stupid things that will hull break you and detonate your ammunition. That's what makes this tank infuriating in my opinion. I like a tank being able to survive hits, not as soon as it goes achoo, dead. I like it to be able to take a beating and some punishment at least. But to make up for that, if you do get spotted, you do have a nice arrangement of smoke grenades. So as long as you're smart, you should be able to get out of the sticky situation relying on your smoke and possibly flank and kill the enemy, but usually if they've spotted you and shot, you're gonna die. It's that simple, it really is. But it's a good tank overall. Doesn't suit my playstyle personally speaking, but it's not a bad tank. One thing I would like to say, for the price of it, it's a bit expensive. If I remember correctly, I think it's like €59.99 or something like that there. To me, it seems a bit expensive and a bit excessive price-wise. It would suit a lot better selling for around 40. I think it would definitely sale-wise would be a lot better, but that's just my personal opinion on it. Another con in my opinion is the price of buying this tank on the store. It's quite expensive for what it is, especially with how things are going with COVID-19 at the minute and people being out of work. To me, lowering the price would be a bit better in regards to getting more and more people to play Sweden and to try out the new vehicles. So, in regards to your playstyle in this here, it's very well, I shouldn't really say situational. It's very you need to take control of opportunities that pop up. You need to you always need to be on the flank, or you need to be in close quarters and using your speed and agility to get the kill on the side shots. If you're like me and you want to be aggressive, don't be aggressive in this tank. You will die from anything sneezing on you. You want to take your opportunities, you want to get into flanking positions, you want to use your speed to your advantage, and you want to get around the side of tanks to get good wee side shots in and do absolutely devastating damage to them. You want to make sure that you're able to survive long enough to do the damage. You want to flank, you want to shoot them in the side. Well, I shouldn't really say shoot them because you're blowing them up, but oh, fuck, it's the same thing. You want to be able to use your agility to your advantage. So you either play at long range and snipe and flank, or you be a bit more aggressive in CQB. Personally speaking, my playstyle of this tank is I snipe in it, as I have yet to figure out how to be aggressive in CQB properly without dying. Anyways, to wrap this video up to make it a bit on the shorter side, it's a tough one for me to say. I would recommend this tank if you enjoy the type of playstyle it offers. I would definitely recommend it. And I would recommend it on the grounds that it's great for grinding out Swedish tanks and learning a new playstyle. But I'll leave that down to you on that one. I'm not going to give a yes buy this tank on this one. I'm going to purely leave it down to the player on to decide for this here tank. However, it's a bit expensive. It really is. That's another reason why I don't want to say yes, go buy it. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the shorter review for once instead of a 12-minute long one. Anyways, thanks again for watching. All the best, and I hope you enjoyed the video.